Hello YouTube and welcome back to Allie's Wonderland Creations. I am Alice Seraphin and I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in the Pacific Northwest. A little place called Belfair, Washington on the Lower Hood Canal. Yeah, Hickville, USA. You got it. You got it. I need a shirt that says that. Little Jissa, I'm gonna go help her out and do some yard work over there. And I think her and I are going to get together and we're going to work on her Cricut and we're going to make me a either a hoodie, a zippy hoodie I'll get from like Walmart or something, because I'm going to have that Belfair, Washington, Hickville, USA. Go Bulldogs, right? I'll do it in blue and white and I'll wear it for football. So anyways, welcome to my channel, everybody. So this is my June 2025's part of my Saturday series video number 3. So this is going to air on June 21st. This will be what I consider designed for my avid stamper. Doesn't mean that a beginner can't do it, because any beginner can do this card. Guys, an avid card for me is something that's just using DSP dies and stamping. Okay, it's just layering up on those details. So please note that every yeah, every month I concentrate on a particular stamp set, suite, or bundle, and now the rare occasion, a kit, because I did the beautiful heirloom arrangements kit. I still have some cards to work on in there, which you'll see sporadically thrown in. So for the month of June, I am working with the Delightful Wishes bundle, and I do have some of the DSP. This was a gift to my Aunt Carol from the wonderful Lori, and I borrowed it from my Aunt Carol, and she even gave me a piece of all of her DSP. My Aunt Carol and I do that. And so this is what I'll be working with for my Monday series and my Saturday series. So my Monday series, there's one every single Monday in the month. So for the first Monday of the month, it's always a sketch card, which I use sketches. I try to use them out of the catalogs from Stampin' Up! I also want to I moved it. So what I like to do, did I already tear it? Probably. Naughty me, right? I go ahead and when the catalogs are finished, right? Because I don't sit around and keep catalogs and stuff like that. I don't have space. But what I like to do, let's see, this is an old one, is I like to tear out the page. I'm going to get up here in a second and just pull my book. And I have a book with those little plastic sleeves because I think I've already torn it out of this book. I have. So let me just get my book. And if you're wondering, ooh, how'd you do all that? This used to be the folder Stampin' Up! Gave new demonstrators, and I just cut it on my guillotine and I put it into a plastic binder. So this is my paper pumpkin. I have another binder, I just haven't gotten to it. So you're going to see in here, back here, these are the sketches from the catalogs that I just pulled out, right? January to April 2025 mini catalog. So there we have it. This one is September to December 2024 mini catalog. And then I have not cut out the one out of the last year's previous annual catalog, but that will be going. They have their own binder over there. I just need to go to the library and print a little page up. But I do that, and I usually use those for my sketch cards. So first Monday, sketch card. Second Monday is a case of card. The third is a shaker card. The fourth is a fun fold. Now for the fifth, Mondays and Saturdays is always a mystery as to what I can come up with. It's just free for all, right? So I'm trying to find, there we go. This is what I'm working with. So this is what I'm working with today. This, and we're not even using the DSP. We're just using the stamp set, and we have the bees, the wee little, I call them wee bees, but they're the tiny bee trinkets. Thanks to Lori. She gave me some and my Aunt Carol some of those. So that's what we're going to be working with today. Now I'm also bringing in, I love bringing in some of my favorite things that I keep. the Boughs and Blossoms, because I want to show you this one. It is retired. This one says a little hello, right? This over here says wishing, right? Wishing a little hello. I think it's perfect. I don't have a U, but I think it's going to go cute anyways because I love hello. So it's wishing a little hello. And then on the inside, I can put to you or something. But anyways, I thought that was really cute. It doesn't have a wishing you a little hello. That's what it was missing in my book. So we're also bringing in the timber embossing folder because wait, I have inspiration for this card. So put this aside. So the wonderful Lori again, she sent me this lovely, lovely card and she made this wonderful lattice. Remember the daisies? Okay. And this is the bow punch, right? So this is our card and this is my inspiration for our Avid card. Yes. And once again, Lori to the rescue. This card is all about Lori today. She also had sent me some more of the Storybook Moments DSP, and we are using this for our blue background. So this is our layer number 1 because I think that lattice print on this is going to be just outstanding. And yes, this is all in my head. It is. So that is my inspiration. I cannot wait to get started. And I have done lots of prep work. So let's get going. So, oh, I didn't go over what I do for Saturday. Sorry, I'm like, let's just get going. I'm so excited. So for my Saturday series, first Saturday is designed for the beginner stamper, the second towards the casual stamper, the third today is the Avid card for the Avid stamper, the fourth is the extreme. Now the fourth, I just kind of throw everything in the world at the card. Try to make it nice too, of course, but I do try to bring in everything that I have worked on in the month in the card. So here we go. We have a white envelope, a white card base, 5.5 by 8.5 scored at 4 1/4. Now layer number 1 is basic layers. This is 4 by 5 1/4, and that's going to give us a nice little white border around the edge of this card. That's all we're looking for. This is our background. So next, I even have it all written down here. So DSP, Storybook Moments, 4 by 5 1/4. Layer number 2, you need at least one piece that is 4 by 4 1/2. I have a little bit more just in case I mess up. It is embossed with the timber embossing folder, and then we're going to cut it into 9 strips that are 1/2 by 4. Now I'm hoping I've counted it all and that is what it's going to be, but like I said, if I mess up, I have a little extra, right? So layer number 3 are the dies, guys, because this is the Avid card and I have done prep work. So let me show you all the dies we are using. Not all of them, but I tried to keep it simpler. So we're using the branch die and I die cut 2 of these in green. Trying to see where I can set them so I don't lose them. So I've already done one. This is what we are going to create, right? Following her daisies. You can see we're using her card as inspiration. So I have my branch. Next, I stamped, and I'm going to stamp for you on scrap paper just like I did mine. So here's some scrap paper. We are going to stamp, but I won't be die cutting, so I'll show you exactly how I stamped my flowers. This is the die from the bundle, and it die cuts this piece, this piece, this piece, this piece, and this piece out, and it die cuts it all at one time, which is fabulous. So let me go ahead and show you how I stamped this. So we do need to stamp off because this is a 2-step stamping, meaning you're going to stamp the 2 separate stamps, one on top of the other. We're stamping off and I'm stamping on. Now please you can always add ink, and with polymers you can keep stamping right on top of it until you get the desired color you like. That's perfect. But you guys, you can't take the ink off. So with this stamp, it has these two little petals. That's the top. And on this one, right here, right there, those two little lines, that's going to fit right into those petals. So I'm going to have to just go for it here. Oh, I am not on there all the way, but you guys get the gist. It's okay. And like I said, I put this in my machine. Oh, let's turn it the right way. Okay. Everything but that is just a little off, but everything else is still good. So you can see how easy, even if you're off, it's still going to look great. I just stuck that in the machine and die cut it. And let me show you what those look like. So I did that twice. I have one here and one here. This is scrap paper, guys. You've seen my bin. If you've seen my channel, you know I keep a little bin of scrap white. And then I went ahead and I stamped leaves. So that was layer number 3, right? Layer number 4 is to stamp and die cut. Oh, layer number 3 is to die cut the 2 green branches. Layer number 4 is to stamp and die cut 2 multi-flowers. We did that. Layer number 5 is to stamp and die cut at least 6 leaves. Those, unfortunately, you only get one of these, but I will show you. This was just straight stamping. I did not stamp off. So just came in and I stamped a bunch of these leaves and I cut them out. So that's all done. Let's go to my list of what I did next. Stamp and die cut 6 leaves. Layer number 6 is die cut wishing twice. So that means, and this will all be in the description part of the video, this has 2 dies. It has the outline or shadow die that says wishing. And then it has this fine line, and you can see the yellow in there. Now, do be careful with this. I had to do it twice because you see that little yellow speck? I lost it the first time around. So this one is still missing that little yellow speck. You can see. There it goes. I flicked it onto the ground, not realizing that I needed it, and so I had to die cut it again twice. So I have a wishing. I'm going to leave it in there. It is very fine. It's very willowy. And I went ahead and glued it together because I didn't want to lose any more pieces. So there we have it. So you have the fine line and you have the shadow or outline. So we did that as well. So that's the die cut twice. And then we have that little hello from the Boughs and Blossoms. We are going to stamp that on some scrap white, which is right here. And I have that one as an extra. We're going to make a little room here. So I'm going to use this now, and we're going to stamp in Old Olive because we're using the modern label punch. For me, any die cut that's going to fit, you know, whatever sentiment you're using, you can use. Guys, the punches are easy for me, especially when I'm designing a card. If it's going to fit in one of the punches I have, guys, I'm going to use it. I'm being straight up honest with you. So I'm going to stamp a little hello, like right here. I can't see it yet. Okay, I'm happy with that. So let's see it punch out. And I do believe, oh, it's going to fit perfectly in there. And that's in the green, Old Olive, and that was the word window punch. Yes, those two are retired, but like I said, any die that you have that you can do that, these two are going to layer up like so. And they do have words in this set. They have wishing you were here, wishing you all the best, a happy birthday. This is going to work for my mailing purposes. That's why I chose it. So now that I've stamped everything, let's go ahead and work on the inside of the card real quick, because this isn't going to take any time at all before we go any farther. So I said we were going to use the Thinking of You from Paper Pumpkin, April 2025's Paper Pumpkin, and I have it right here. And I'm just going to ink it up. We're going to use the green. Oh, might help if I actually ink it all up. Okay, going down, right? There we go. Ta-da! So gorgeous. We're going to need this again. I'm looking for my coaster. Oh, it's underneath my blocks. I need those next. These are two of the other flowers, which I did stamp, die cut, and I did this. Well, I could use these in here, but I might use those on the front. So we're going to save them, and I'm going to show you just how I stamped them. So here we go. Daffodil Delight first. Stamp off. We're going to put one like right here. I think just the one. Just the one. Now, this stamp, not sure if you can see it, but right here there is a V. And right here, these two petals, they line up. Like I said, you don't have to be perfect with this, but it works. We're going to do that on the envelope as well. And then we need the wee little leaves. And I'm going to put the leaves like right there. Yep, that's it. That's for the inside of the card. Let's do our envelope. So for the envelope, wishing a little hello. So I didn't think about the outside of the envelope. We're just going to do these again. So let's just do this. So you're going to see right there is a V. We're going to put it this way. Oh, stamp off. That did not stamp off nicely. Stamp off all the way. Leaving room for my leaves to go right there. Now right there, those two petals, I can see this way much better. And then I'm going to go ahead. Looks like there's a line in my stamp from the way I stamped it. We're going to add that. And then back here, we can, oh, bees. I should have got the big old bumble. I put him away. You remember that big old bumblebee I love so much? Yes, the big old bumblebee. Should have got him out. So right there. Last time around. All right. And I think we're going to come down here and just do a leaf there as well. All right. So we have all of that taken care of. Now we can work on our card. Going to close up the ink pads, move my punch out of the way, and let's see us get this card. So that's what I need to put in my book and in the description part of the video. All right, so guillotine time, right? Guillotine. We need to cut strips. So is this 4 yet? Oh, this is 5 1/4. This was a scrap piece. So I need to trim this down to 4 by 4, and I want the lines going this way. So this needs to be 4. Oh my goodness. Okay, this is what I was a little worried about. 4 inches. Let me see. I think we're just going to cut this. Yes. Because we're cutting them across. The timber is running this way. So this needs to be 4. All right. Now we need it. This is at 5. I said 4 1/2. So we're going to see if it works. Like I said, I have extra. Okay. That. So now I need to cut 1/2 inch strips and see if we get 9. 1. May not. Might have to need 2. I don't think so. 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I got 9 strips. So that is right. Okay, let's see if we can do this with 9 strips. Okay, so what she has is she has a top and bottom, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I might add an extra layer, so that's why I have extra, so we'll have to see. So we have a top. Oh, mine won't be long enough, so let's see. Because remember, my card base, my layer is going to be shorter. So we're going to have to see what we have here. You just lay them out. We're going to need, and then I have 2 for on top. So that works. Yay. Oh my gosh, it's going to work out perfect. Okay, so we're going to use the grid here, and I'm probably going to use Post-it note I used the other day just to hold these down. So I'm coming in a 1/2 inch from the outside. I need to glue these down. I don't know what I think I'm doing. I just need to glue them down. So let's just hold the paper in place so I can use the grid. There we go. Are you? Oh, yes, I have glue in my armpit now. Not that you guys want to know that, but I'm being honest. I'm being honest. I was warming the glue up so it would work really well. And it is. It's going to work really, 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 really well. All right, stay where you are. I mean, that's some warm glue. I talk too much. All right. There we go. There's one. Now a 1/2 inch from the other side. And then we need one top and bottom. I was so worried I would need extra because sometimes math is not always my strong suit, but since I've been doing this channel, I'm getting better. I really am. Okay, so bottom. Across the bottom, because I'm not going to add the little grass piece. I'm just adding the bottom. And then across the top. This is why I did all that prep work, because I knew I wanted to show this. Now I'm going to lift this up and turn it so that I can line this directly on there. So I used the bottom half, right? The bottom of this DSP. Or if you didn't have this blue DSP, if you just used the balmy blue cardstock, that would work as well. But by lining these 2 up on the bottom, I got it straight. So when I line these 2 up here on these white strips, it's straight. All right. So now I don't have to worry about the grid. I just need to place them eyeballish, because I'm going to eyeball it where I want them. And those 2 go on the top. So, I mean, I guess I could use, if I lined it up straight, I could still use the grid. We could make a cricket fence. It could be like my backyard. Oh my goodness. The birds, guys. The birds are emptying out my bird feeders like crazy. Oh, I absolutely am loving it. Loving it, loving it. So we're going to put this one roughly right here. Like I said, I'm eyeballing it. Next to this one. Now, if you wanted to make this really vintagey, you could have sponged on top of the embossing folder. Any wood grain, there's the 3D birch embossing folder. You could have used that one. I'm using the timber one. It's one that looks like Lori's. And I use my new die cutting machine. Yes, Stampin' Ups. Because mine, I don't say it bit the dust. It just didn't want to die cut detailed. And oh, it's such a smooth cutting machine. I'm so happy with it. So these two now are going to go on top of those, right? Yes. Warm glue is a happy glue. Warm glue makes me happy. Isn't that funny? It does make a difference. All right. There we have our lattice. Now I can put this on the card base. Now I can do it. So make sure that we have it on the right side of the card base. Such cute little critters there, right? I am having a hard time right now with 3 cats. I'm going to post a thing in the neighborhood little Facebook group thingy that if these, I'm going to have to catch pictures of them. Because if they are feral cats, we're trapping them and taking them to the feral cat home, which there is. There is actually one up the hill from me. I think first I have to take them to the Humane Society to make sure they're fixed. But they are hunting my little birds in my garden. And they're driving Boone crazy. But no, none of that. I will not stand for that. I cannot have it. So let's see. So look at that pretty lattice, right? So here is, look at that. Gorgeous. Probably going to have to trim that off just a hair. So let me show you how I made this. So first things first is I started with this one, and I know that I put the glue right on this little bit of the branch. That one got me started. So there's that one. Next, I put my this one, and I'm going to put this one this way. I put some glue on this branch right there. These kind of helped me get placement for the next. This one, I think we're going to place it that way. Though, let me see. I don't know. We're going to do this one next. So this one was a bit tricky, in so much that this one goes this way. So see how this is pointed over there? That's why I had to do this leaf. And I wanted it, I could do it down this way, but I made it here. So let's go ahead and put that on the back of this one. I'm looking over here to see it. So there, right? And then this one went, oh, we need to put it on the branch next. So let's get this onto the branch. I'm happy with that because I'm thinking this one's going to come up there. I could move that down a little. could move it down a little so this one's up higher. Okay, we're going to have this one move down a little. So we're going to put that glue there and put this flower right there. And then I'm going to start my glue here and just dot it and hope we get it all in there. There we go. So 3 more leaves. This one is coming this way here. So I need some glue behind here for this one. And then right there for the flower. And this one, I think we're going to go right there. Yikes. Didn't mean to set that one on top of there yet. Kind of helps fill it in. So this wee little one is going to come right here, and I know that I snipped the top off because I didn't need all that poking out. There we have it. So we have, they probably are not identical, but they are really close. You could put that one in front if you want, which I do like better. So we're going to have one on this side. Let's see. I was thinking one is going to be shorter and one is going to be taller. Well, first let's get the wishing. Wishing is going up here. Maybe they're both going to be shorter than I thought. Let's move that aside and bring this in to work with. Wonder if I should go like this. They almost remind me of my little clematis outside, but no. No, I definitely want this up here. Let's see if I need to bring those down a little. Because if I bring that here, let's see, I have these flowers, right? I could put one there. Wishing. Do I only need one of these? That very well could be. I could only, I think, guys, this is too much. And then we are going to put that right there. I love it. I absolutely love it. And then we have room for the little bees. So you just got to see me how I created that. So we put that up farther. So I'm just going to crimp it here so I know where to cut it. All right, my goodness, all that work, and I have an extra one now, which I'm just going to give my Aunt Carol. She will love it. I can cut her all the pieces and she can put one of these together as a thank you. No, I'm not going to just make it and give it to her. No. I make it, she puts it together. That's part of the fun. That is the best part of all. Oops, we got to come over a little. Got to make sure it stays closer to the card. Okay, there we go. This bit, I mean, I could make that actually. Do I go there and put this there? I like that. But I'm thinking, I have to have a look-see. Okay, that balances better. So this one's going to get glued down all the way. If the wishing you wasn't so wishy, If it wasn't so wishy, so small, so little bit, I could pop it up, but it is little bitty, so it's going all the way down. Ooh, got it stuck in there. Oh, upside down, my goodness. My goodness. There we go. This can go up on dimensionals. I want some dimension on it. I mean, come on, it is an Avid card. It needs a little something. Oh, look at that. It has that little bit just perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. All right, so we could do here. I kind of want it partially on there and do the leaf going this way, that way. Sometimes this is the hardest part. We're going to tuck it in like that and do it. Oh, yes, perfect. Okay, perfect. Let's tuck it in. Like it was meant to be there. And then this can get tucked in like that. I do have one more of these. I don't like that because we're going to use some wee little bees. That's just too busy. Too busy. So I really need those little tiny small ones. Oh, there they are. Okay, little tiny small ones for the wee bees. For the wee bees, let's place them first so we know where they're going, so we can take a look-see. Oh my gosh, these are just darling. Kind of like the idea of one there. Oh, I might. Do I spoil it and put 5? I'm telling you, because these little guys are just like, ugh. Okay. 1. I really like him there. I like that little one there. So that one going that direction. I don't like that one on the blue. I like him closer this way. I think he needs to be, this one needs to be upside down. He needs to be coming in for a landing on the flowers. Can't believe I'm going to use 5 bees on this one, but I think I really am. I love this one. That one's perfect. It just needs, there we go. Those are too much in line in a row. I really want that one there. Bring this one here. There we go. There we go. And this one can go that way. Okay, we're using 3. But that one still bugs me. So this one's going to go. Then we're going to do little white pearls on there. Yes. Okay. We have the placement. Placement is ready. Oh my goodness gracious. So cute. I do struggle with placement sometimes, guys. I just do. But wait till you see the little half pearls of my Aunt Carol. They're super, super tiny and they will highlight the flower. I mean, there's dimension on this anyways with the bees. I might as well go all out, right? Oh, so darling. I wasn't going to use the pearls, but we are now. It's like once I found them, oh, I did it again. I almost opened it. Almost opened it. There we go. All right. So we're going to add little one, maybe 1. I'm thinking like 3 little ones. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1. 1 big one. 1 little one. 1 little one. Let's see what we have here. All right. That's too big. Too big. Two. That one looks like it's a totally different size there. And I know I have gotten them mixed up, so that's okay. I just need to pick this one up. Those two just don't want to be separated at all. And I lost the other one somewhere. I heard it hit the dish. All right. Oh, it's still there. I picked up too many. Oh, those are so perfect. So now the question is, that's almost too small. Next size up, just right. Just right. Goldilocks, right? This one, well, that one doesn't get one because the G is in the way, but I could fill it with little pearls. Let's see what those would look like in the G. That's too big of a pearl. I don't like that at all. But this one's, I think we'll just do little pearls here. I just put that one in the wrong dish. So let's do 1, 5 wee little pearls. Keep it with the little ones. So 1, use these 3, 2, it's all in the thumb, guys. It's all the thumb. Oh, so darling. So darling. So cute. Who knew it? I only use one of them. So Lori, thank you. You give me such good ideas. And the gifts, right? So inspiration, right? That's our card using the Delightful Wishes bundle. Some Storybook Moment DSP, right? Some Aunt Carol's little halfback pearls, some of Lori's little bead trinkets. And that is my Avid card for June. And we made our own little lattice using the timber embossing folder. Yes, I think it's retired, but there's the birch. Any wood grain would do the trick. So that is just super cute. Thinking of you, wishing a little hello. That's all. Just a little hello to say hi, right? So thanks for watching, everybody. And I am so grateful that I get to come and share my love of paper crafting with you, because this is so much fun. So thank you so much for giving me this opportunity. I absolutely love it. So we are going to make these sparkle and shine. I just have to be careful not to, I don't want to mess up my little pearls. I don't know if they're quite set yet. Probably should have done this first. But Lori's really sparkles and shines, so we have to make our sparkle and shine too, right? There we go. We have some sunshine on there, just the flowers. Oh, it's just so much fun. So goodbye for now, everybody, and I hope to see you all here again in my Wonderland.